maybe the wind and the weather's a little bit appropriate. My name's Peter Rush. I work with the America's Cup. I work with Team USA. And we're really here with all of you to celebrate another milestone in the America's Cup Endever program. I think if we think back, this program's only been running for about 8 months now. We've already had hundreds of kids through the program, through the schools and on the water for our fort in St. George's. And one of the things we realized as the program developed was we had a nice problem on our hands, which was a lot of kids became very enthusiastic about sailing. And the question that was raised was, after they went through the America's Cup Endever program, what next? How do we get them to stay involved with the sport? And so I think we've come up with a solution, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a moment. But I wanted to introduce the skipper of Oracle Team USA, Jimmy Spinn. I'll ask him to come up here for a minute. We'll ask him a little bit about his youth sailing and the AC Endever program, and then we'll get into the rest of the program. Jimmy? So, Jimmy, famously the youngest skipper to win the America's Cup, the youngest to sail in the America's Cup. You must have started sailing early and young. Tell us a little bit about your first experience.
Well, my first experience was really growing up on a small island, so I had to get to school by a boat or a ferry, so that was a way of life. I think similar to a lot of local Bermudian kids here, they are surrounded by water. But really, the opportunity didn't exist until we found an old boat really lying around, not being used, about to be thrown onto the rubbish tip, and rebuilding that. And now, look at where the AC Endever program has taken, and what an incredible solution for these boats that were sitting around, disused, really decaying away, thanks to obviously the Diggy Club of Bermuda. But for our team, Oracle Team USA, to be involved in this solution, and really an opportunity for these young kids of today to have the opportunity to get into a sport that they may never have. And I look back at my own situation, and a lot of sailors, ironically, and people in the America's Cup with similar stories, and to me, it's great to see this finally happen. And it's representing Oracle Team USA, I'd really like to say a big thank you to a lot of our boat builders and shore team here who, as you can imagine, they have big day jobs. They seem to work a lot more than us, and they're here 6 to 7 days a week, working through the night. The majority of these guys, I'd say all of these guys at some point put their own personal time in to revamp these optimists. Coming in on a Sunday, staying late at night, coming in early, and I'd really like to thank them on behalf of the team, because now they're rewarded.
So, as you said, Jimmy, the solution that we found to this problem of how to keep people sailing after they go through the AC Endever program is through the Royal Hamilton Amateur Dinghy Club. They found a lot of old Optimist dinghies that were in a state of disrepair. We're able to collect those boats, bring them over to Oracle Team USA. We've had help through all of the AC Endever partners, especially Butterfield, PWC volunteers down here today, even helping to get some of these boats ready. We've got our marine industry partners like North Sails, Parkin, Magic Marine, Dynamic Dollies, who've all helped out to make this a reality. And so what we'd like to do is present one of these boats for the use this year to some of these graduates of the AC Endever program. So without further ado, I'd like to call up first Ken Webb. And Ken, we're going to give you this rash guard, which is sort of symbolic of
Sam, you see that? Click.
Andrew's just joined the team for this campaign. He's an American sailor. He's gone through the college program in the United States. And Andrew, again, youth sailing a huge component of your development, your career.
Yeah, youth sailing is something that I grew up with. I was really lucky as a kid to have the America's Cup at my home club. When I was from the same year in California, the America's Cup was happening when I was the same age as you guys. And so to see that happening before my eyes was a huge inspiration and something that turned me on to what I wanted to do today. So that's where you see that happening is in the junior program. You watch kids around the cup, observing it every day, wanting to be there, and to see it happen here in Bermuda, something like that.
Fantastic. Well, maybe we'll have you present a rush card to Samantha. Samantha Soren. Sammy. Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. All right, Tom Slingsby. Tom's the sailing team manager, one of the helmsmen for local Team USA, an Olympic gold medalist. And Tom, when you see these kids out there, because they're very distinctive, these AC Endever program boats, the pink sails, you guys see them out there sometimes when you're training, when you're in town, because they're at after-school programs as well. What do you think when you see these youngsters out on the water?
I think what an amazing opportunity. I mean, like Jimmy, I didn't really have a boat for a long time, and I always wanted to sail. I grew up on the water, and just never had the opportunity.